I took 50 million of my own money. I bought it. I bought it when everybody said, you're foolish to own Apple. You should diversify into all the other computer companies. What is this Facebook thing? You're foolish to own that. What is this Google thing? It's overvalued. It's overpriced. Well, I converted the 50 million into 500 million.
All right. This one's a big one. This is, of course, Michael Saylor, CEO of publicly traded company MicroStrategy, talking about the revolution that was Facebook, that was Google, that was Amazon 10 plus years ago. He sees that same revolution in cryptocurrency today. I am going to link the original videos where I saw this information down below in the description. This does come from a recent Salt Talk. Great discussion. Check it out. And before I play you the remainder of that clip, this all stems from a book that Michael Saylor wrote almost 10 years ago in 2012 called The Mobile Wave, talking about that the world was changing, meaning that Google was becoming the superior information network, Amazon the superior retail network, Apple the superior communication network. So he made a choice back then to invest his own personal money, not the corporate MicroStrategy money, but his own personal money. And turns out he was 100% right. And I know what you're thinking. Austin, that book was written in 2012. Facebook had been around since 2004. Amazon since the 90s. Wasn't the revolution by then sort of obvious? Yes, to Michael Saylor, it was obvious. Yet back then, everybody told him, hey man, you're already kind of late. These things are overvalued. But he saw the revolution, the same revolution he sees in cryptocurrency/Bitcoin today in 2021. Listen to this clip. Michael Saylor described the potential $1 million opportunity that he saw once 10 plus years ago and he sees again in crypto today. And this time around, he's going all in. Watch this.
I didn't invest my company into Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google. I took 50 million of my own money. I bought it. I bought it when everybody said, you're foolish to own Apple. You should diversify into all the other computer companies. What is this Facebook thing? You're foolish to own that. What is this Google thing? It's overvalued. It's overpriced. Well, I converted the 50 million into 500 million. And, anybody could have done it. If you had bought any of those companies in the past decade, you couldn't lose money. So it made me conclude a couple of things. One thing, if you want to make money in the tech era, you find the dominant digital network, the one that's worth 100 billion, that's crushed everybody. You can't buy MySpace. You can't buy you might hit BlackBerry or MySpace or Yahoo, or something like that. If you buy too soon, you might miss it. But after it's $100 billion and the market is decided, Apple's the winner, Google's the winner, Facebook's the winner, Amazon's the winner. I know it's pretty obvious Amazon was the winner in 2013 when it was trading at $300, Anthony. Yeah. It was, by the way, everybody on Wall Street said, what is this stupid company? They don't make any money. We don't buy into it. And they would sell you Amazon for $300. But you could have bought it. You could buy all those things and you would have got a 10x, 20x gain on it. And you just wait until the 99% of the world that disagrees with you, that's cynical and skeptical and ignorant, and they don't understand it and they're afraid of it, as it gradually dawns on them that Google's an information network, Facebook's a social network, Apple's a mobile network, Amazon's a retail network, Microsoft's an enterprise software network. When you finally figure it out, you're like, oh, these guys can serve up 1 billion people for a nickel. Their variable cost is zero. They've got overwhelming, crushing advantages. So, summary of the mobile wave. I had that experience. It made me very successful as a personal investor. My company didn't invest in it. 2020 came, and I swore to myself, if I ever saw this again, I wasn't going to write a book. I was going to buy as much of that thing as I could personally, as much of that thing as I could corporately, and then I was just going to tweet about it. And so that's basically the tie-in, or what leads us up to the virtual wave and my interest in Bitcoin.
Wow. This is heavily respected Michael Saylor saying that the upside for Bitcoin in the next 10 years could be truly revolutionary. And you may think, hey, am I a little late getting involved in cryptocurrency in the year 2021? To Michael, this is the best time to get involved. The reward to risk ratio has never been better. Now, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. We have a lot of cryptocurrency news to cover. I want to keep you informed. And if you're new here, we drop a video every single day all about altcoins, all about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Click subscribe. You do not want to miss one of our daily videos. But first piece of breaking news, big green flag from a regulatory point of view in the US for cryptocurrency. Protogo becomes the second crypto firm in the US to win a bank charter from the OCC. So in other words, the US government is saying that you can be regulated like a bank. You can help custody cryptocurrency for your clients like a bank. Seattle-based Protogo Trust Bank has received conditional approval for a trust charter from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency to custody digital assets. And just as a reminder, the dominoes are falling. Protogo is the second applicant to receive conditional approval from the OCC following Anchorage. It follows several other digital asset companies that have received bank charters, including crypto exchange Kraken and de novo bank Avanti, which both received state charters in Wyoming. Now, think about this. The reason things like this are getting approved is because high net worth individuals / institutional clientele, they see a future for Bitcoin. They want to put their money in it, but they don't care about custody. They want to invest through a bank in the easiest way possible. In fact, the newly chartered trust bank will also offer a trading platform for its clients, a service for issuing new digital assets, as well as a peer-to-peer lending platform for its clients. Things are changing fast. In a direct quote, Protogo's integrated offering will be of great benefit to institutions that want to be able to store their assets in a federally regulated bank. I think we will be seeing more headlines like this in 2021. I think this means more money, big money, is going to start to flow into Bitcoin and some cryptocurrencies in 2021. As I get more information, I'll keep you updated. Okay, next piece of altcoin news. Yearn Finance's DAI Vault has suffered an exploit. Over $11 million was drained, and actually the attacker got away with $2.8 million, but the DAI Vault in total lost $11.1 million. So just be aware how experimental this entire space is. Even Yearn Finance, which, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a blue chip altcoin, but compared to some others, it's been around longer than some others, and even they got attacked. In fact, specifically, an Aave flash loan was used to trigger the vault draining, according to an Ethereum address presumed to be associated with the exploit. So that's a lot of money in one vault that was lost. And keep in mind, the platform recently updated to a new suite of vaults, but like any smart contract platform, the prior smart contracts persisted. According to DeFi Pulse, Yearn currently has over 500 million worth of assets entrusted to it. Even on version 1, many of its pools earn annual yields of well over 20%. What this means to you is just that people still want to yield farm. They want those gains. They want a protocol that makes yield farming easy, which is what Yearn Finance is aiming to do. It's just be careful. There's actually a direct quote I want to show you. Yes, right here from the Yearn Discord as it was happening. Anybody know why version 1 DAI Vault is showing that I've lost thousands in DAI in the last few minutes? Yikes. Feel for this dude. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. I'll keep digging. I'll keep researching. When I get more information, I'll let you know. Next piece of stablecoin news. Crypto exchange Bitfinex says it has repaid Tether the remaining loan balance of $550 million. So Bitfinex, one of the companies behind Tether, borrowed a lot of money from Tether, and just as a recap, it was back in 2018 that Tether opened up a line of credit worth $900 million for Bitfinex. They only used $750, and out of that total, they repaid $100 million in 2019, another $100 million in 2020. There was $550 million left to repay, and the payment was made to Tether in January, and the line of credit has now been closed. Now, what does this mean to you as a cryptocurrency investor? And first off, why was the loan taken out from Tether to Bitfinex in the first place. Bitfinex General Counsel Stuart H. told the block that the loan was taken out because Bitfinex was in a short-term need for cash, and Tether was prepared to lend on commercially reasonable terms. But the question is, did Tether just print this money out of thin air, or was it really backed? So the case rages on. If Tether inevitably pops, or if it's discovered to be shady, I think that would mean a lot of money flowing into other stablecoins / Bitcoin. People just wouldn't want to be in Tether, but we'll see. And again, I do want to keep you updated with recent altcoin news. ThetaSwap version 1 launches as the first decentralized DEX for Theta blockchain. So this is taking on Uniswap or Sushi or any other major DEX. Here is a picture of the user interface. And specifically, ThetaSwap is using an open source smart contract system built based on automated market maker logic similar to that of Uniswap, so direct competitor. And with ThetaSwap, it allows users to exchange their newly created TNT20 tokens. I think this is similar to ERC20 tokens, built on the Theta blockchain in a trustless, non-custodial way. Already, we are seeing Theta streamers and community leaders create their own TNT20 tokens and expect many more to come as the ecosystem grows. Very interesting. They'll have to do a lot to compete with Uniswap and the Ethereum ecosystem, but maybe if they get streamers and content creators specifically, we'll see how this plays out. Okay, that is the video. My name's Austin. Feel free to check out either of these 2 cryptocurrency videos here. Great videos to continue your education. And like always, see you tomorrow.